welcome as an intending member. Welcome on board. We appreciate you. We love you. Then I want to know, now that you're an intending member, I'm sure some of you have started sharing your links. Intending member is where you get to learn about leadership. All you need to know about leadership. Bishop Oyedepo will always say that the problem we have in Africa is the problem of leadership. Not that we don't have the natural resources, but our major problem is what? Leadership. So one training you are going to gain from this platform is a training on leadership. And trust me, there is nothing you do in this world that you don't need leadership training. From a leader member, we now move to you becoming, how do you become a business member? See, business is very important, where you know how to make money, where you get financial freedom, and then every other thing takes place. Somebody said, 5 years from today, there are certain things that will change about you. How do we know the things that will change about you? It's not your looks or your physique. It's the books you have read and the companies you are keeping. So if you have an association that are not developing you, they are not adding value to you, they are not challenging you, I'm telling you, that person, you'll be stagnant. So what you know, what will determine what you become. And there are different types of education. Scholastic education is, oh, I've gone to school. Professional education. Some of you are chartered in your various fields. Maybe you're an accountant. You've gone to do professionals, customer care, project management. It's good. But my dear, how far will that take you? Financial education. You see, this financial education, we are not taught this in school. Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed?
Yes.
We are not taught this in school, oh. Yes. Because when we are in school, we all depend on our parents, on our guardian. Do you understand? Financial education is when you get into the street. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is somebody that has a practical experience, not theory. So even if I study business administration in school, and I don't have the practical experience on the field, how do I deal with a difficult client? Do you understand? How do I make sure you love my brand? How do I influence you positively? These are things that we are not taught. So financial education is also one major thing you are going to learn here. And that is why this platform, this network cuts across everybody. Whether you're educated, you're not, you're a graduate, you're not, as far as you are open to learning. Working for means you're on a job. You take instruction from someone. Like you said, the company's goal becomes my goals. Their aspiration becomes my aspiration. Abi? Their vision becomes my vision. Their mission becomes my mission. Working with means I am part of those that created that mission. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Working with means I have a say, I have a stake. Working with means if I grow old, my children can benefit from the company. Do you understand? But when it comes to working for, the moment you are done, either you resign willingly when you're tired, or the company tells you, we are sorry, your services are no longer needed, you can go. So we all have examples of people who have a job. Some of us are even here. You're working presently. Maybe you took permission to come down here today. Some of you, we have parents, loved ones, sister, church, street sisters, church members, mosque members, who are presently on the job. Now the concern is, do you envy their lives? Do you like the way they live? That's the question. Because this gives you what? Salary. And salary has an acronym. Something always low and reduces or ridicules you. Why? Because that money is never enough for you to spend. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes. It's never enough. So most times you have credit, you're always on loan, credit facilities and the likes. And like I said, if this person does not resign, the person can be retrenched or the person retires. So eventually, this man or this woman here is limited. Self-employed, you have your own work, you have your own business that you run. People will look at you that you have more time. But for me, a self-employed person works more. Why? Because there are certain things that affect you in the society. And what affects a self-employed, I call it GCE. Government rules is number one. If you have money and you got a shop or you rented a shop, and now the government is saying, we are sorry, this place where you get your shop, oh, we won't raise them down. We need to expand the road. Please, what do you think will happen to this person? He or she will be affected. Sometimes most people in this category, they find it difficult to even what? To even recover. Because if you have borrowed such a large amount of money to set up a business, and now that location or that spot, you are no longer there. Number one, you will lose all your clients, Abi. You will lose them. Moreover, the businesses you said you're doing today, you have competitors. That's C. So tell me any business you're doing right now that you don't have competition. Then the last E means economy. Economy has a way of shrinking people in this category. You need to pay rent, you need to pay utility. Now when you talk about the business system owner, owning a business that works for you. See, having a system is not wall. When I say system, I'm not referring to walls or structures. Am I communicating? Yes. I am talking about people. When you're here, you're working. It is human being that works the system here. Yes or yes? Employees are people employed to work system for these people. A business system owner, you are an employee in a company. Your duty is to make sure that their dreams and aspiration is what? Is achieved. So it means you are working the system for them. If you're a teacher in a school, your duty is to make sure that more parents are attracted to your school. You teach the children very well so that when they go for competition outside the school, your name or the school will become number one. Your proprietor or proprietress will give you flyer to share. Am I communicating? So that school is a system. Gaddafi brought about the idea of DMT mobile toilets. When you go around Lagos, you see mobile toilets. Abi? Red, green, blue. When you use this toilet, you pay. It's not free. The man is dead. What brought about the idea? There is no need for you to defecate in a nylon and you just throw it on the streets. Use the mobile toilet, 70 naira, 100 naira, and you pay. So imagine, toilet maintenance officer is that man or that woman that will clean that toilet. Make sure there is Dettol, there is Izal, there is detergent, there is broom, we have brush to wash and scrub. If you use the toilet, you pay. If I happen to be the supervisor of Oshodi branch, now people who work with Gaddafi, though it's late, they don't work for. So analysts have it, we have over 1,000 mobile toilets scattered all around Lagos. 1,000. If I have just 10 people coming to Oshodi branch, 10, and the minimum they are paying is 100 naira, that's 10,000. So that means this is 10,000 naira because I'm working with. If I was working for him, I would need to remit this money because my salary will come from here. Abi? Yes. My salary will come from here, but I don't need to remit this because I'm working with him. All I need to remit is just 4,000. 6,000 naira is kept. Whatever items I need in my location, I will use out of this money. I can't spend 6K in buying detergent and Omo. Yes or yes? So please help me with this calculation. 1,000 multiplied by 4,000. What do you get?
4 million.
4 million. From where? From Poo-Poo. 100 naira. I'm showing you all this because I said system is not structure. So people will say, I'm a self-employed, I have a system. You don't run a system alone. You run a system with people. As a partner, what you earn is income. And your income comes in basic streams. We don't call it salary because salary is fixed. Now, when I mean income, I'm going to be explaining 3 aspects. Now, we have what we call daily income, or you call it corporate presentation, or you call it daily money. Whichever way you want to call it. Corporate presentation, daily money, daily income. It's all the same. Now, we also have what we call incentives. Incentive comes as a result of consistency, periodically. That is incentives. Under incentive, we have cash in dollars. And then we have travels, either local or international. And then we have what we call the monthly bonus. Monthly bonus simply means you getting paid every end of the month. Let me explain what this presentation. If you look at this place, what am I doing? I'm presenting. Yes or yes? Yes. I'm giving out information and I'm disseminating information. If you're to do this presentation on the field, irrespective of the company, the association, the church, the end product of this presentation is to make money. I can't come to your school and do a presentation and I will just go like that. The money is for you. It's not for me. Presentation caught my attention because I looked at it. If we have 7 days in a week and I can prosecute just 3 or carry out just 3 presentations, and the minimum I can make is 20,000 naira per presentation. Please, how much would that be in a week? I didn't hear you. That's 60,000. Why do I need to work for a whole 1 month, 31 days to get 60,000 naira? This presentation is very simple. As a new partner in your first presentation or second, you're new. Your team coordinator or experienced partners in your department, we need to carry out a presentation for you to see. You are there to watch and learn. CEO, Chief Executive Observer. Before you can earn, you learn. Why did I show you how to do the presentation? Because you're also going to show other new partners too. Now, LTM means local team members. You get paid when the month ends. There are some of you here, you're going to get started the same time, the same day. But your payments can never be the same. What you do is what you get. That's why I always advise, once you're in a team, make sure you're also contributing positively. How do you contribute? When you are given any task, carry it out. Make sure your impact is felt. If I say, okay, tomorrow we are going to see so and so, we have a presentation, but before then we have an appointment. Let's go. I am taking you along so that you will see the way it is being done. Is it not the same thing you do on a job? It's the same thing. But the result you're going to get here is different. Do you know that even as a local team member, you also get an incentive? What is incentive? There's what we call 3 in 30. What is 3 in 30? Ability to train 3 people in 1 month. You know that the most difficult people to work with in this world are what? Human beings, Abi. So you know it's not easy to train. But do you know that for everybody you put your energy, time, sweat, experience to train, even mistake, you get paid for it. At this level, you don't travel. Whatever you qualify for takes place in Nigeria. That's why it's called local team member. Am I communicating? You earn minimum of 30, 40, 35, 20, 25 at this level, depending on your performance value. Now, when you become an international team member, this is where you start going for international trips. This is when you start qualifying for international conferences. As a partner, you must have a passive partner. Your passive partner is your next of kin. Once this partner qualifies for incentive, your passive partner will join you. As a partner, once you qualify for any trip, you are not paying. You deserve it. You've done the work. An international team member earns minimum of 133 when the month ends. Minimum. On a bad business day. Now we have people who call them the president team. We have people who call the shareholders. Here, you are meant to travel out 2 times in a year as an international team member. Have a franchise form you're going to fill. This franchise form, registration is involved, it's business. Based on the video you just finished viewing, where I talked about you becoming a partner in Didi Sulola Network, I've been able to break down cash flow quadrant, the benefits of what you stand to gain. I also mentioned corporate presentation, how you get your incentives, and then how you get paid every end of the month. Now, if you're going to be a business member, that is where the reward actually starts from. This is where I'm going to talk about rights. You need to understand what is franchise. I know some of us might have heard the word one place or the other, but we need to understand what franchise is. Now, this is a legal documentation between two business partners. Now, you are the franchisee, we are the franchisor. Now, I am referring to Neolife. Now, Neolife happens to be the franchisor while you are the franchisee, meaning you're going in partnership with them. That's what it means. So for the fact that you're also going to be a partner in DD Sulola Network, you will be directly connected to our multinationals. Now, there's what we call a franchise fee. Franchise fee is what you pay for you becoming a partner that's partnering with our company, the multinationals I mentioned earlier. Now, I don't know the country where you're listening from. It could be from Ghana, from UK, or from SA, which is South Africa. Now, it varies depending on your currency and your present economy. Now, if you're interested in becoming a partner, you need to go back to your referral, the link that was forwarded to you before you could listen to this video, or if possible, you call the local office. There are phone numbers attached in the website or in the invitation for you to get the appropriate amount you're meant to pay. Take, for instance, if you're going to gain admission into school, you will need to pay admission fee. Now, there are 3 reasons why this is important. Number 1 is for direct connectivity. We are directly connected to all our multinational companies. Now, we have Neolife, we have Center for Disease Control, and we have Scientific Advisory Board. Now, another reason why you need your franchise is for defense. Defense is very important. The moment you've gotten your franchise fee, you become one family and you're defended any day, anytime, in anywhere. Now, the last one is to measure performance. For whatever activities you carry out, there are records. This is a digital age that we are in. You can work with your phone even right there in the comfort of your home, and you still get along with what you expected to benefit from. So measuring of performance, what you've done during the day, your activities for the month, and then your results. We get all this from measuring of performance. So it's very important you connect with your referral, you get in touch with that link, or you click back on the link, or you call the phone number like I said earlier, and then you ask your questions, and then you fully become one of us. And trust me, the experience is wow. Trust me, you're not going to regret this decision. Trust me, the sky is wide enough, and I see you becoming one of us. I see you someday soon sharing your story, and people all around the world will hear from you. Thank you very much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay positive, stay safe.